I'm going to be showing you a tutorial to go through the Hillingdon purse die here from Tonic. So as you can see on the front, it creates this gorgeous little box die which is perfect for wedding favours or birthday parties. And you can really personalise it by using all these intricate details on the front and the back and the sides. You can even add a little bow detail there. So on the back there's some examples of how you can decorate your box to personalise it, and these are the actual dies included. So you've got the intricate floral pieces here and the handle and the bow there. So I'll begin by showing you the example I've made earlier. As you can see, I've created all this detail on the front by using the intricate floral insert. So I've done that on the front there, and then the kind of opposite on the sides, and then just finished it off with a little bow and some of the glitter paste. So to begin, you're going to take the box template die, which is this one here, and I've just cut that using just a really neutral colour cream card, and you need to cut that twice because obviously that's going to assemble the box. Okay, and then I'm going to take the intricate insert and I'm just going to start building up this layer onto my cutting plates. So you place one down and you just want to get it right in the centre, and then you can just apply a little bit of tape just to secure it. So this is just the removable tape, so it won't affect the card underneath when you peel it off. And then for the second piece, you want to create the detail on the lid, you need to use the second cutout, because obviously that's the one that folds over. So you want just another die that fits perfectly into that section, and again just tape it down just to secure. Okay, and then we're just going to roll that through the machine. So you can really personalise this with different colours in the background and with different decorations on the front. So there's another example here where I've put the handle on and the little buckle on the front as well, rather than the bow. So once we peel this off, we should be left with the really intricate detail cut out on the front. And if you just wanted to use a tool and just poke through those details there. And you can really start to see how intricate the dies are. So that's one. And your second piece there. So now you've got those detail bits cut out, I have stuck a piece of coloured card behind there just so you get that really nice colour coming through. And you can do that by using the dies that are also included, so you get a really true shape and you know that it's going to fit in perfectly. So I've cut that using just the pink, just to mix up a little bit. And as you can see, it just fits in the space perfectly. So I'm just going to stick that down using the tacky glue. And that will just go around the edges and into some of the detail bits there. So you just want to catch the little leaves, so you know that they're not going to, they're going to be stuck down and they're not going to catch on anything. That should be okay. And then if you just stick your coloured piece down, and it will just cover that whole space there. Okay, and the glue dries clear, so that don't worry if it overspills a little bit. And again for this second piece. So it's a great die for customising. You can use it for kids' birthday parties. You can decorate it with all kinds of different embellishments, just to make it personal. Okay, and then once you've got those two pieces stuck down, we're going to create the side detail here. So it's in exactly the same way, but obviously it's the opposite. So using the same colour, but I'm going to use the two die pieces here and use them together. So I'm going to cut that using another little piece of the pink card. And we need to cut this twice. So if you wanted to layer up the card. And then you want to secure them down so that the edging is right round the edge of the detail there. So then you'll get the perfect cut. And through. And you've got these lovely two pieces. You can see the detail. And they're just going to be stuck down on the edges. So they will be stuck on the piece that you've decorated the lid. And they just fit perfectly inside those crease lines there. Okay, and just get all the edges so that there's no loose bits. Stick them into place. Okay, so now we've got all the detail bits cut out, we're ready to assemble the box, and then I'm going to just add the bow onto the front at the end. So as you can see, the die's created all these crease lines into the card. So you just want to fold along them, it makes it really easy to assemble. So you're just going to fold along all those edges, and you'll immediately start to see how it all fits together. Again, just on these curled bits here, just going to push them in. And on the other side. On the lid. And then on your second piece, just do exactly the same. Perfect. So as you start to assemble, I would take this piece first where you've got the detail on the front, and you're just going to use those tabs just to tuck under, and then you'll be able to see the shape straight away. And then that whole piece is going to slide into the other side, and you'll be able to see the lid folded over. So I'm just going to use a little bit of glue for that bit, but feel free to use double-sided tape if you prefer. So it just allows the precision of the glue there, and on that side as well. And just hold it down for a couple of seconds just to keep it in place. Okay, and then you're going to do the same on this piece. Okay, and then this piece is going to just slide directly into there so that you can see all of the detail bits on the side and the front, and then as the lid folds over. So you can just secure the sides with a little bit of glue so that you can't see the gaps there. So I'm just going to use the glue down these edges, and because it's got such a fine tip on the end of the glue, you can just get right into the detail and just hold it down. And the same on the other side. Make sure everything's in place and just push that down there. So now you've got your box assembled, you can see how it looks really great with all the detail, and it all fits together really nicely. So as I said earlier, you can add different detail onto the front of there. So we've got like a little buckle shape, so it looks like the bag's going through it, and you can add a handle, use different metallics if you wanted to. But for now I'm just going to add the little bow detail that we've got on this example here. And again, this is really simple. You get 2 dies here, and that makes the ribbon and the little bow on the front. So I'm just going to use a really neutral colour again, just like a pale grey. Put that to one side. And just place them onto your card. If you wanted to put a little bit of tape, just because they're quite small dies, and that's fine. And then that through. And the way the bow fits together is it's just really easy, really simple. The die makes it really simple to follow, so that you get a really nice detail finish. Okay, so there's a little ribbon piece. And this is the bow that's going to sit on the front. So again, as you can see, the die's created these little crease lines here. So I'm just going to fold them in really gently. And then we've also got this tab here, and that means that the whole piece, it just wraps around the centre of the bow, just so that you get a really seamless finish on it. So I'm just going to glue the back there, just to make sure it's all secure. So just a tiny bit of glue in the middle. Stick them both down. And then as you wrap that tab around, you just finish it off in the middle there with a bit of glue. And hold that down for a couple of seconds. And then sometimes I just use sort of the end of a paintbrush just to get into there and just curl them out a little bit, just to give it a bit of dimension. It just makes it a little bit more lifelike. So push down on there. And then that whole piece will just stick right onto the front of here. So you've got that really nice bow finish detail. So again, just a tiny bit of glue in the middle and stick it all onto the front. So if you get it right in the centre and hold it down. Okay, and then that whole piece is just going to sit right on the front there. And I'm going to stick that on using a little foam pad. So again, that just gives it an extra little bit of dimension. It just makes it stick out a little bit more for added interest. A tiny little foam pad. And stick that right under the front, in the middle. Okay, and what I've often found is that you might want to stick that tab down on the front, just to hold it all in place. And obviously if you're going to fill it, then do that after. So I'm just going to a tiny bit of glue on the back there, and just stick it on. Okay, so that's your box almost done. I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of extra detail using the glimmer paste. So I've just, on this example, I've just used that as a paint. So I've just used normal paintbrush, and I've used the gold glimmer paint here and a bit of the green. So I'm just going to decorate, just to pick out some of the floral features, I'm just going to decorate this one using the gold again. So there's plenty of ways that you can use the glimmer paste. You can use it through stencils. I'm just going to use it as a paint for this example. So just going to pick out some little detail in the flowers and the bow. And obviously you can kind of mix up the colours as well if you wanted to add different colours, different colour schemes for your audience. But it's a really nice way of just adding a little bit of extra dimension to the piece. It just gives it that little bit of sparkle as well, which is nice. So then I could kind of go in with a pink colour if I wanted to as well, just to tie it all together. But I'm happy with the gold for now. So it just gives it that extra little bit of sparkle, so just a little bit of added interest to that. And there we go. I think that's okay. So thanks for watching. That was the Hillington purse with the glimmer paste just with extra detail there. Thanks very much.